Playing our sad little violin. Maybe wistful's the right word.
Melancholy?
Certainly that.
So Simon Hans thinks he's becoming a god,
He's ascended to his final form, which is even more hands.
which is Hans.
Mm-hmm.
Hans with dad issues, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His dad didn't love him. And that made him want to become god, I guess.
As one does.
As you do. He's not looking
Many
great.
such cases.
Yeah, we met Geppetto down in the basement. We told him he was a terrible father, as he deserved, because he was a terrible father to 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
One real, one puppet. Bad dad Geppetto.
Mm-hmm.
Not great. But, yeah, we gave Simon Hans a couple of attempts at the end of last stream, because we were out of time.
It was, getting pretty long in the stream.
They're pretty good, though. You've gotten, like, halfway through Phase 2 a couple of times.
Yeah.
So...
I don't imagine it'll take a huge amount of time. Now, granted, I'm sure there will be more afterwards, and by I'm sure, I mean you've pretty much confirmed.
There may or may not be a true final boss.
Yes,
yeah,
We have to. We're going to have to fight the moon presence
as
after
long
this.
as you choose the non-ban ending, you may have to fight the true final ending boss.
Mm-hmm.
Go to heaven. Rescue a small child from an asshole.
Again, we have to kill the moon presence. How else could this game end? And then we get turned into a squid.
That's Bloodborne?
That is how Bloodborne ends, yes. Well,
One of the endings, yeah.
if you fight the moon
very,
presence, that's how
very
Bloodborne
much like
ends.
Bloodborne, yes. There is an ending that does not give you an extra final boss.
Mm-hmm.
And endings that do.
Yeah, it's like Bloodborne functionally has 3 final bosses, but it's essentially like how far along the chain you manage to get. Because Mergo can be your final boss if you do the fuck this I'm out ending. Gehrman's your final boss if you don't do the fuck this I'm out ending. And Moon Presence is your final boss if you do the
Yeah, this just has one. You either choose not to have your final boss to be this guy,
Yeah.
or you're going into one of the either good or true endings and you fight another boss.
Yep. Well, in some ways, it's also kind of funny with Bloodborne, where, like, normally in Souls games generally, but also just in games as a whole, like, you fight the final boss, and it's very obviously the final boss, whereas, like, Mergo is only a final boss if you essentially, like, give up on fighting a final boss in your run, but she is still meant to be that,
I guess this guy is final boss enoughy, right?
Exactly.
Simon
Like,
Hans.
He's literally the dude who walked out and proclaimed, "I'm the villain," when we
Hey,
when we beat Victor.
do you like the monsters I've turned people into? And if you're like, no, he's like, ho, telling the truth now, are we? What an idiot. No. Like, I wouldn't lie to you, Simon. I'm going to call you a piece of shit to your face.
Listen, if we fight true Grandma, true Antonia, at the height of her powers, after Paul and Dina cuts his own neck to let her out of the gates of hell, that'd be pretty sweet. Overall. That one's Sekiro, for the record. Just to be clear here.
Stop aping other Souls games.
I'm just thinking within the confines.
It also has Resident Evil 4. It could be Resident Evil 4 ending. I can't remember what the ending of that is.
Sadler turns into a giant
Oh, I
flesh
mean,
spider.
I guess Manus is kind of
Yes,
our
he's pretty
Sadler
Sadler-esque.
turning into many hands monster. That seems correct. When you turn into a monster thing, that
I don't think we're gonna shoot him with a rocket launcher, though.
I think we should.
We could. It would be
think
nice
we
if we
should.
did. I think it would solve a lot of problems.
This game would be much better if we had a rocket launcher we could.
But I
shoot-
don't think we're
we
going
could shoot
to.
Simon Hands with. I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm Come on.
But yes, we finished up yesterday kind of gearing ourselves up with this. He is quite weak to, or at least he is at least vulnerable to acid and poisoning. So we have basically redone our Legion arms to slap Pandemonium up to tops.
Yeah,
And
acid.
I get the
acid,
feeling this is going
acid,
to make the fight
acid,
quite a bit
acid.
easier.
Yeah, you can basically, with the Legion regeneration, you can just slap acid on him whenever you want.
Yep. We were already using acid as our whetstone. I feel like, you know, I absolutely could have beaten him without doing this. So at this point, this will probably, hopefully, speed us up a bit.
Overkill.
He has it coming.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
We'll see how it goes. And then, hey, you know, maybe we'll, I'd say get an ending, but I don't know exactly what the cutoff time for that'll be.
You'll know exactly what it is. It is a choice.
Rude! That's like the one thing he does where it doesn't, the bit I got it that doesn't count.
Here, stand on the goop, sir. We're relearning the range of the goop. There we go. It's definitely a little awkward, like, he's quite mobile.
I think if I hold the button, maybe that'll help.
Holding the button, I know, makes it go further.
I think that's what it does.
Oh,
Makes it vertical. Yeah, there's actually an
okay.
indicator on the bottom next to the weapon.
Ooh.
There we go.
I wonder if it's still, like, put it on your weapon. or
Almost certainly,
extra
yes.
tagging him with it. Oh. So sad.
Okay. He did a jolly little hop there.
Felt like doing.
Whomst amongst us. All that, and I still did get through the first round. We'll rewatch this. Why not?
You stream?
This is evolution.
It's time to shake hands with danger.
This is my brother would be so
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
mad. He hates when games say this is evolution. When they extremely is not what evolution is. But in terms of like actual biological evolution.
As I grasp the power.
As a biologist, he's like, games never get this right. Very worse than Star Ocean 4's taken evolution. Better in that it's just this one guy who doesn't know what evolution is, rather than, like, the whole universe. And he's just an idiot.
Watch out. There's hands.
He's got hands.
Oh right, we Michelangelo here.
Aww.
Yeah, and Elden Ring has its fingies, and this game has its hands. Okay.
I don't know if you saw a ball orb before. There he goes with it again.
Feel like there may have been at least one. I will leave the location of the orbital laser. It's like, can I be on the camera, please?
No. The big Souls boss, you cannot be on camera. He's on camera. Far more important than you.
Yes, but...
Alright, currently out healing. Let's see how this goes. Fucking shockwave.
I'm good.
I think that's you got your heal back. That's nice.
Hey, I died. And that might be the first time I've been cursed
Yeah, it is.
in the entire playthrough.
Yep.
Which is fun.
I think we have Road Disruption here on. I guess we can check.
Mm-hmm.
A little weird, and ailments are in like a couple of different places.
Yes.
Ah, we have shock resistance. Okay. Yeah, that's
a
the one.
whole lot of disruption resistance.
Yeah, there we go.
This will be good for Bitcoin. Alright, vertical pandemonium is definitely the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of the reason I burned through so much healing on this phase was just seeing
Trying
where I
things
could
out.
safely
Yeah.
use it. And relearning these. I personally give it to me. I do think it's kind of funny that one of the most enduring boss archetypes, really just enemy archetypes in this game that they clearly are a big fan of is guy with a large arm and a large club. Because it has indeed been like essentially an enemy design leitmotif.
Ready for the spicy extra swing.
Two of them.
Pain I can apply. Better yet, how about that?
One too many, which is fine.
I've noticed that he does get gooped if his weapon is in it,
Yeah,
which is kind of funny.
which is fun.
In Heist for Life, having one big arm.
It's so true.
He certainly thinks so.
Yeah, I do. I'm good.
Nice. Oh.
And there's another one there.
Get the steppy! I always get hit by the pull up.
Yeah, the lift up there. I would have actually given me that last
I
one.
would have given it to you.
Yo, trying to talk to the hand here. That does knock you back.
Oh, step off, he says. Whoa.
That was interesting.
That was a lot. Ooh. Oh, you did get it off on him. No healing currently. Now you have healing.
I'm dead.
Oh.
Yep. Nah, I knew instantly.
Laxatia was.
Laxatia was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. You beat him in about her in about 40 minutes.
40 minutes to an
45?
hour?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
A little longer than
I think
that.
it was less than an hour actually,
Mhm.
because you had the stuff before to do a little bit.
It was
of
fun
stuff.
though.
It was good.
That was a good boss.
It was a good fight. I really enjoyed it. And if you missed Sundays, I would watch the final fight with her because it was pretty fucking great. You perfect. Wando parried her attack Parried all the lightning bolts. It was a good time.
Better. His animations are very awkward.
Yes, I can see why Dark not a particular fan of this fight.
Honestly, I get why it's more the second phase in that
Yes,
case.
yeah.
Like they're you know, like the bit where I died right there is basically exactly the issue Doc had with the fight of like I knew I was dead before it even happened because there was just like yes, I've been put into checkmate situation there. Of like he had cast this thing before the thing that actually ends up killing me.
You face godlike power. Your time is running out.
That's new.
Do a little shoulder shack. I'm a little surprised we haven't had our.
I've managed to literally perfectly fail to get him, I feel like, with the charge attack.
Hit you at such a weird time.
Yeah. I would also say, like, it's another one of those fights where I do not have much, visibility into when I'm succeeding and failing at things. I'm fine.
I was a little worried he was gonna do the double at you. Whoa, there it is. I feel like the wiki must just be wrong about his hammer's durability, because I feel like with 2 acids and perfect cards, you should have killed it by now.
You would think. That or it can only get so broken.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, like, it is glowing blue right now. And I've seen that state a few times.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what it looks like in broken.
As someone who feels pretty confident about guarding in this game, I will say this fight is not very clear about the guard timings.
You are out healing. a bat.
What hit me there? I genuinely don't know.
Some sort of big glowy move, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. He was doing like 2 separate big glowy moves.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I can see that his hand
Nope,
is the
he
thing
was back.
slapping me. And that other bit. I'm like,
Yeah, I think it was an orbital one.
I'm about to die.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die.
Summon the orb!
Because he summoned the orb while I was getting
Yeah.
him, and he had an animation that meant that I couldn't just instantly get stuff, like get into an invincible animation there.
Still one reason though.
Yeah, I think I should start dodging him. He's a lot more dodgeable than most enemies that we've fought, honestly.
Dodge rather than the parry.
Yeah. Not 100%, but like,
Worth a shot.
I was doing it there and it was a lot more effective, basically.
Show me everything you have, Papa Dr. Pento.
Wing! Way too early. God, that's an annoying one.
Yeah. Held for a very long time.
Yeah, he just floats in the air and there's really not much of a tell at all as to when he's falling, except you know what the timing is. Eat. I blocked that. I was at least aware of it that time. Oops.
It's always funny when a boss has a step off.
There genuinely is like a, you know, what was the timing that I missed that by? Is it was that a good or, you know, like was that a early or was it late? And there's just genuinely like, you don't know. You won't be able to know.
And being up at him means it's so hard to see what his hand is doing. So, you know, we're in the middle of a sort of the final boss fight.
Yes, thank you so much.
We're a puppet.
We're a squid now, we're a kid
We're
now.
beating up a guy. He's got many hands. Good night,
He thinks
Tina.
he's God. Have a good one. You know, the usual.
Alright, we're currently out.
Well, that's not fun.
Yeah, sometimes there's just a thing and you can't attack him because, like, well, a bomb's about to explode around him. Hello, everyone.
It's not even what I wanted to do there.
Meet Simon Hands. Oh, we got healing back.
At this point, I
Oh.
genuinely don't even know what was happening.
There's
I mean, I
just-
know what was happening more or less, but like, you know, I don't really
many-
know when I was allowed to attack him.
No, not very many times, to be honest.
Every time I've tried to use my acid in the second phase, like, I have not been punished for it, but it's just been like, no, that wasn't a good time to use it.
I almost got him, though.
Yeah, I could have won that. Honestly, most of these are. It's definitely just not a very satisfying fight.
I do get the feeling the true ending fight might be a bit more your speed.
Oh, I'm certain it will be. You know, it's like this such a like awkward, ambiguous moveset with like really annoying timings, particularly in terms of like your parry timing has to change based on how close you are to him.
Yeah,
But,
you
like-
hated that the green monster had that similar problem.
Yes.
Where, like, when it ran at you.
Well, I was literally incapable of moving there, for the record.
Yep.
I was stuck in guard stun.
Yeah, you were.
But like basically because if his shoulder hits you first, it has a different timing than if his than like when the tip of the hammer hits you. It means that like there have been a lot of times where I've been like, I am fairly certain that this will not work, or like this will block it where I took full damage on it.
And parry is an 8-frame window, so, you know, you get it wrong, get punished.
Boop. He's actually very easy to do that too.
Yeah.
It's just hard to commit to. Like, his attacks are very slow, which means that there are definitely ones that I can react to with the super parry.
Yeah, we're fighting Simon Hand of Hands, yeah.
Yeah? Listen, I said hands the very first time we saw him. I knew.
His name's Simon Manus.
His name is Manus, the Hand of Fate.
It's also like, when he's finished with his attack, you hesitate because you're like, is he gonna do another one? And then he falls on his feet and you're like,
Yes,
oh,
he has quite a few
I could have attacked him there.
points where like his attacks will, you know, like restage points essentially in his combo. Which is fine, but
I should have called him God Hand, you're right. But yeah, he absolutely skips leg day. He's got tiny feetsies.
But now, more than anything, it's like, you know, when a guy has one specific set of attacks that you can learn the timings of, it tends to be just generally a lot more satisfying than a guy who can, like, who can basically set play you to death. There have been a lot of times where it's like, I'm pretty sure I got that, and then the game's like, nah.
Here comes the Orb of Death.
Yeah. There's a lot of, oh, this one's also really annoying.
Despite the fact we killed Sophia, she still can turn back time for us, which is nice of her.
She did say she'd always be with us. Not
Exactly,
doing this
which
again.
is very nice of her.
No, this fight's not good. just straight up.
Acacia's
Much better than this one.
much better. I can't pronounce her name, but
Well, it hasn't been said, so it's not like I've got anything for it. Flips. 300 years from now. Wait, I got knocked down by
you
that?
got hit by that.
That's horse shit. That did not seem to be the case.
Alright, you were out heal.
Yeah, not important. But no, like, I'm getting hit by a lot of things that are, like, just, like, not much feedback on what I should have been doing, timing-wise, or anything. You know, like, I really don't feel like I'm in much control. There's a lot of times where I know exactly what thing he's using where he leaves himself very open, but I can't do anything about it because 2 minutes ago he placed something else down.
Hands. The hands come down.
Yeah. There, it's like, I blocked, but I did it at a point that would have blocked a different attack of his. Instead, he waited for half a second and turned my perfect guard into a bad guard. It just isn't, like... Honestly, given the fact that guy with one arm and a big club shows up so much, it's kind of a shame that it's not
A good one.
really fun. 'Cause it's like, yes, literally everything is happening at the club. And all they can really do is make the club more and more ambiguous. And ultimately, like, if I'm 20 feet from him, I have absolutely no trouble blocking his attacks. It's just I can't do anything to him if I'm 20 feet away
Yes.
from him. I have to get up in the gunch where the hitboxes just, like, kind of go completely to shit, you know?
And where the camera goes.
Yep, where the camera disappears, and then, like, you know, in this part of the fight, it's really not so bad. But in the second phase of the fight, the camera is awful. In, like, the place that you want to be attacking him.
It's kind of funny that, like, his lieutenant is a much better fight than he is.
Oh, God, yeah. You know, and, like, I find that this is, like, a really interesting design. I really like the way that, you know, he's proclaiming that he's God, but he's, like, awkwardly wandering around and shit, you know, like, stumbling about.
He's got
This gruesome, horrifying form here.
extra limbs that
Thematically,
don't do anything.
it's quite
They just-
cool.
They're flipping and flopping, and they're completely vestigial.
But as a, you know, actual fight,
As
it's
a
not
fight,
good.
Yeah.
You know, there's like, I think that was a perfect guard, but I genuinely don't have a way to know. I really do think that's on them. Fine.
You'll
I'll
take
do it again. Because, like, the only way to actually know
Stand in the goop, motherfucker.
is to watch the weapon that is flying
Oh,
off
it did go off.
screen
Nice.
and, you know, hit it from there. So this makes, like, 3 of these shoot attacks, I believe. Yep. You may have missed the 3rd one because it was down where his, you know, it was right when he slammed his hand down.
Didn't heal.
I know. You know, why wasn't that a perfect guard? I genuinely can't tell you. That one was a perfect guard. When his weapon's off screen instantaneously, like, I have to go look up at my health and then remember what the value was previously. And it is just, like, I don't like that. I think the thing is, this needed a perfect guard sound that was, like, cut through all the noise of things the way that Sekiro has. In Sekiro, you always know when you perfect guarded something because of the sound it makes. Here, like, it does have a sound and it is distinct, but it doesn't play over the music and the 500 other sounds. So when I've needed to know, I almost entirely get it out of the the weapon turning red. That one, ugh, don't like that attack at all. I need it to be known I definitely pressed it in the right time there. This is the part where I do still stumble when I get these. When I get like the perfect guards a lot of the time, which also kind of messes up my intuition. Alright, I think that's the Death Orb. No. It's the, Big Wind!
Step off.
And this.
Yeah.
Three of these. 2. And 3.
Great.
You know, it's that kind of like, I am probably best off just letting, you know, running the timer out on those.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Genuinely no idea how far I have to be away from the hand that's coming down now. Here comes the
The Death.
big blaster, which I should probably just try to perfect guard, I think. Like, fine here because I was so far away from it, but for the most part, I am definitely better off.
Perfect guarding is a little risky on that since it is instant death.
Yeah. It does take you getting hit by a lot of them for it to happen,
That's
though.
fair.
Oh, doing it again. And of course, the real problem is that he's doing shit separately from that while the instant death status effect is going.
At least the run dodges it very nicely, which allows you all to run away from his bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It does mean you're doing an awful lot of not any damage to him.
Yep. It's very funny,
Bleh. Blaps you away.
blap attack. Alright, this is the last of these.
Yep.
Take the hit there. Big hand.
Whoa!
Whee! That's, again, like, the area on that is incredibly ambiguous.
That is so ambiguous. I do not know where the edge of that is. Do you have a heal back?
Yeah.
See, that's very loud and obvious.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the kind of thing that I need
But I
the
don't-
parry, the perfect guard sound effect to
I
make.
don't hear audio cues.
Yep, and I'm genuinely really
Um,
glad that the heal coming back does that, because that would be
Yeah.
an awful thing to deal with, especially because I don't have it on my screen most of the time, which I don't mind.
So it's like, I don't hear audio cues most of the time because of a hearing loss, but that one I hear just fine.
The blue fairy, Sophia, decides the winner.
A wiener.
I envy you. The puppet, my Sophia, keeps
Not yours,
time to save.
asshole.
Is it her sense of duty or her contempt for me?
Column A, column B.
I don't think contempt is a strong enough word, fucker.
I gave up predicting Sophia's actions long ago. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Sophia, what have you done to her?
So, we can lie to him here, and tell him we freed her instead of killing her.
Alright.
I see the lies have gotten to you, puppet of Geppetto.
Should lie to him, fucker. You don't deserve the truth.
Memories.
Your lies. Certainly suffer.
But thou must.
Pointless. So let's try the truth.
No. Fuck off.
The truth of people's minds is a curse. I would not have been able to bear it if it weren't for Sophia. Her pure heart was a tonic for my pain. That's
Can we stab him now?
No, gotta let him monologue.
But I couldn't have her in the end. So I tried to use this power to hold her,
With many hands.
even if these hands never could. It's fine if I'm gone. But be warned. Watch out for Geppetto.
Yeah.
Die, asshole. We got the Armor God! Now, the Armor God obtained after defeating Simon Hands. Mysterious relic the alchemist treated as a sacred object. The alchemist believed there was once a god who was ripped to shreds trying to give immortal life to the humans he so loved, and they wanted to revive him. However, the god who was deep in sleep never answered their prayer.
Eepy.
Yeah, too eepy.
Sorry.
Also, what they did to try and revive him sucked. Probably would have pissed off the god who loved humans so much.
Oh, should I walk back and level up, or should I just go down?
Should be Stargazer down the way.
Alright, well, I guess we'll take the cool elevator. Woo, it had some trouble there.
At least this says ride down, then repair Stargazer, so...
That seems pretty reasonable. Yes, I didn't say it before this, but,
Really scared me.
if I had to put guesses on a final boss, I think Dad's probably up there.
Becoming a human.
Or something, one of Dad's creations.
Yeah,
Suit yourself.
Certainly seems like a,
well,
loop that needs closing.
there was a play that Romeo showed us, wasn't there?
But I do know one thing.
I want to say I was correct.
And
I was correct about the meaning of the play.
any other way.
We'll see in a moment. Our long moment, however long this lift. Is this the longest lift? I know it's not a ladder, but Snake Eater. Is there one for elevators?
No, I think it's just every other ladder and every other elevator in Elden Ring.
It doesn't have music.
That's
That blue hedgehog again of all places. I didn't even need to repair it. It was fine.
Sure, you didn't.
It was totally
I
fine.
was.
Smidge more health. Why not?
You can also bust some of your AEK Ergo. I feel like you might as well. I don't actually know how much else there is left to buy.
Oh, there'll be a whole DLC.
There is DLC, that's true. You are correct. There's DLC.
Tragic.
Mass Effect has elevator tunes. So yes, we will get a choice here, and I think you'll be able to understand which gives you the bad ending and what gives you one of two good endings.
Yeah. I think we're telling our dad to go fuck himself.
We might be telling our dad to go fuck himself, yeah. Hi?
Not much.
Alright.
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life. You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo in the arm of God. I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan.
Yeah, he wants to rip our heart.
This has kind of been his plan the whole time.
Your heart. All these trials.
And in the play, he did take out that heart and stuff it in someone else, huh?
Yeah.
Brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy.
Oh, real boy.
Give me your heart.
So if you don't have enough humanity, you
Right, you
cannot
can't
refuse
resist this because he is the creator. But,
Fuck off!
nah.
Fuck off, Dad!
You were a good boy. But you insist on breaking my heart.
I sure do.
I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always looks after his children.
You're not a dad.
Even no one.
Shoved him in an orphanage.
He might be a father,
And
but
you
he
were-
sure ain't a
You
dad.
only created me to have my heart, so,
No way. I grew.
In his own way. I kind of like how the way he's talked to us, like, has always sounded very wooden.
Son back to
Like-
he's very much treated us like his property the whole time.
Yes, and like, you know, even when he goes like, I love you, my son, there's like no real conviction in it. And like, he talks with a bit of an accent, but there's definitely a lot of, you know,
disappointed in you.
deliberateness here, where this is a lot more genuine emotion than anything he's said to us. It's actually like, the voice performances in this are quite interesting and good. Anyway,
You were.
time for him to go full Garamond on us.
Not quite.
If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself.
Yes, he is the one that caused the puppet frenzy. He controls all puppets, and,
Yep.
yeah, there was a puppet you put your heart into. Buddy, you've seen the monsters that the alchemist, quote-unquote, revival goo did, right?
Human. Come to me, my son.
Scissors, ooh. Okay, so I get the feeling you might like this a lot more.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
It's also his clear, like, this is, like, clearly compensating for a massive amount of guilt
But there's no
for being the shittiest father when his son was actually alive.
Yes.
No, I'll just bring him back and then I'll be the best
We'll
dad.
fix it this time.
I'll be a good dad this time.
Oh, I actually had the timing on that. You just didn't go far enough.
Funny enough, is weak to acid and electric. It's both puppet and carcass. I guess alchemist. The clown nose is definitely the gift that keeps on giving. It's pretty great. It hides how long her nose has gotten from all the lying. Yeah, see, there's his lament.
Yeah.
Only to spend time with you. It's like, yeah.
Forgive me, Carlos. Please regain your memories.
Weapon is not breakable.
You break my heart, son.
I feel like electric, blitz, and acid are probably fairly similarly decent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all my problems are created by me being obsessed with puppets,
Right,
but
but
what
what if?
if?
I could fix this. I think I know what we need. More puppets.
Oh, I think we made it worse.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I think we made it worse.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. Now, I'll turn you into a real human.
Ugh, creepy.
See, even over the course of that fight, I was already kind of, you know, getting some more timings on those combos and stuff, because I could actually take in the entirety of his model, and it was actually fairly close.
I don't know if our what our fabric is against. I imagine we want slash, unless it's like a general one we haven't actually.
Pretty sure we have the general
Yeah,
one.
that's strike. Yeah, I think he's mostly slash.
He was very slashy for sure. He was a bit pokey at times, but not super duper. Oh, I can give it another shot.
Try to see if that plot on him is like status or.
Human.
We'll find out.
Come to me, my son. I never.
Yes, I feel like Electric Blitz is probably marginally better in that his weapons aren't not breakable.
Within you.
You get the status that does more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
But on the other hand,
So electric on the abrasive. You mean?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. There's also, of course, the Legion armor, but I don't know if you would get much. You have to be
Don't know
so
that I'd
far-
have much time.
Yeah, it's quite slow.
Yep. Like, you know, putting out a poison pool for him to walk into
Yeah, it's quite
seems
nice.
perfectly
I
fine.
think I think Electric Blitz on.
Ah, you're still allowed to get the other ending from here.
You are actually.
Yeah.
Anytime you can give your heart, yeah. Like if this boss is too hard for you,
Or if you just want
or
the
if you
other
just
ending.
want to. And well, you can only. I think you can only do it before you beat the boss.
Yeah.
Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you.
That jump does tend to get me.
Yeah, Electric Blitz is definitely excellent here. There's so much more extra damage.
Yep.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing.
Now he's got both ends of the scissors. I like the puppet strings trailing out behind him.
I also like how it's kind of like separate itself from it.
So bring it back, Carlo.
Despite more than your speed.
I would say so. I'm allowed to look at him. The biggest problem with that fight is that genuinely I could not tell you what I was and wasn't guarding well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Really? Didn't press the second time for some reason.
Never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Oh, nicely done.
You troublesome little puppet.
Get got.
Get got.
Like I said, I can learn his moveset.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Okay, can't get away from
Oh,
that.
he got the big staffy. Phase 1 is definitely a prelude.
So bring you back, Carlo.
I'm glad he gestures on you.
Yeah. He does the patches gesture. He's saying like patches.
Yep.
He looks
We have
it.
that. We have the chop sit.
Yeah.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. How dare you? You're
How
just
dare
a
I?
puppet. Nothing more.
This revenge that I called you a bad dad in prison, Dad.
No, I think this was always his plan.
Laser sword.
Yeah, he did that to us before.
Mean boy.
He goes Lance mode pretty regularly. Anyway, we are fighting Gehrman, functionally. This moveset is actually very reminiscent.
Gehrman's puppet.
The like weapon swapping stance stuff.
Come to me, my son.
Wow, the one time you don't actually hit me with that. Yeah.
I never bound you to the ground.
I don't wonder what the cooldown is on it.
Carlo's memories within
On
Guard.
the perfect guard. Missing things because I'm trying to think of words.
you. You have gone astray.
Because there's a lot of times where, like, I do a guard and I feel like, you know, like I go for a regular guard on a hit, but then I feel like I should have actually hit a second guard. And I'm not sure if the reason I don't hit it is because I was holding guard and I let go. It's also that kind of like, you know, why not hold guard after you like miss the timing on one? Like, why am I letting it go? And I think it's because I have to let go early, or it will be on, or like it won't. It clearly has a cooldown from when I let go of the regular guard button to when the next one happens, basically.
How dare you?
How dare I?
Nothing more.
He's got a very big moveset.
I also cannot roll out of that.
Oh!
That's a grab, apparently. Who knew?
Alright.
Ah. Ugh.
It's true, we're playing Souls, he's playing you.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Here.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome
Damn it.
puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. No father wants to resort to the lash. But there's no other way.
Wow, fuck off, Dad.
If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself. How dare you? You're just a puppet.
Yeah, I am. Several things went wrong there. Yeah, I guess I can move it to the upper bar. Not that the quick repair mattered too much there. But would certainly have been. Slightly less stressful. When I knock him down here, I have to refill my weapon.
My son.
That was weird. I understand what went wrong, but it was weird.
Bound to the Grand Covenant like
That's
the
bad.
other puppets because of Carlos' memories within you.
Ah, fuck me.
Gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
I'm in my state-mandated bad attempt at this point.
Is not for you, but for Carl. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Okay, that's easy enough.
How dare you? You're just a puppet.
I'm just a puppet. Easy. Hello. Good night. Thank you. Unfortunate.
As much as I can. Seeing the trap.
Not bad though.
Jesus.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never belonged to the Grand
Yuck.
Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Oh, fuck me.
I know you had gone astray. You troublesome puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. No father wants to resort to the lash. No other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself.
That's an oddly ambiguous animation.
After I lost you, my life was full of nothing.
It's neat that he can heal himself too. Annoying, but neat.
If
I'm a little surprised that didn't go.
If only I had read you your favorite book. Father to son.
There's definitely a big thing you'll see in the game of dads being gods kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you?
That was definitely Simon Hans' Pistress thing. Pretty explicit.
I don't agree with that one.
I'll turn you into a real human.
Yeah, I think what I need to be doing here is dodging the final hit of his combos. I think if I'm not either dodging or perfect guarding it, there is literally no point I'm allowed to hit him. So we're probably going to be here for a bit.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
There we go. Finally got both carries on that.
Use the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
least that's quite an easy dodge to do, like grab to dodge.
Compared to Laxatius,
Yes.
triple grab. That if I don't get you the first time, I'm gonna get you every other time.
Thanks, game.
The one weapon we're coming to is very Bloodborne.
I was gonna say that I fucked that up completely. I had literally, that was a stupid button to press.
I will help as much as I can. Of course. Please, save Croft.
That felt like that should have dodged, actually.
So
Not that one. Not that one at all.
You can become a real human.
Yeah, the other thing about the Simon Hands fight is that even when I lost, it kind of took him forever to kill me.
Yeah.
I genuinely respect a fight a lot more when it just fucking kills you.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Also, kind of like about the Green Monster fight, was
Yeah.
that his first phase took forever.
And it's part of why I'm like just basically throwing my thingy, my electric blitz here. Because like speeding up this first phase and just getting more time in the second phase is how we're gonna beat it.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Fuck that up horribly.
No father wants to resort to the last.
And I did find what I think might be the stupidest comment I've seen about this so far.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I dislike this fight is the lore.
Of course.
I find this guy to be cringy lore-wise. It feels like it's not even my final form anime nonsense. I don't know. I feel like Manus was a reasonably well-introduced villain. This guy comes out of nowhere.
This guy.
Isn't very interesting, is pretty edgy looking. I need the boss feel like it deserves respect to enjoy it. This guy is a 15-year-old emo kid playing D&D. It's like, what do you mean it doesn't have any lore? That's us.
That is literally
Carlo's corpse.
Vin Geppetto's plan from the entire time.
Romeo
Romeo
had a fucking little play about it that he played before we fought him. The King of Puppets comes out of nowhere. It's clearly Vin Geppetto's plan this whole time that several people have warned you about. I guess if you weren't fucking paying attention. I know, right? It's a very stupid comment.
Wow, that was weird. I will say the heavy stagger in this game is a bit nah. Like, as mechanics go, it's very unclear sometimes, like, when you've kind of been, like, you didn't get guard broken, you basically just got staggered so that, like, you can't do a perfect guard, and I think even sometimes you can't even, like, dodge out or guard of it. But it's really hard to tell, and I'm genuinely not certain. Like,
So, people say that the puppet string is pretty decent here.
okay.
I guess the other thing is what's our amulet
Oh, well,
set?
that's a real shame, isn't it? Guess we gotta go back to the statue.
So our amulet's set up because I think Yeah, so I think he might be weak to both the puppet and the human damage amulet. It's only 10%. I don't know if that's better than +4 technique.
I genuinely have no idea. Basically, we'd have to actually look at
Damage.
the damage that it's doing.
Yes, I believe he should be weak. Puppet and human, because I believe that's what he is. I've been searching, trying to confirm it.
But yeah, like, the entire point of this is that Geppetto, it does not believe you are a person, for one thing. Like, your played experience in the game is essentially nothing compared to the plan that he had. You are quite literally a puppet in his scheme to bring his son back.
I do recommend the puppet prayer and...
But also that, like, he's, you know, like, looking to be, he's been setting up to replace you with this the entire time.
Romeo literally puts on a little play where he takes your heart and puts it in a nameless puppet. I don't know what to tell you. Pretty obvious. I mean, I'm the one on Fextra Life, so I don't know what I expected.
Ever reading Fextra Life comments is a mistake. I only do it when I feel like I need to hurt myself.
I was like flipping down to see if I could see about like
Nah.
this amulet stuff, but
No one has ever said a useful thing in a Fextra Life comment.
you are
Genuinely.
you are correct.
I have checked them. I have tried, and it is like occasionally someone will answer, but then you also have to click into the replies because for some reason the website doesn't actually show you replies unless you click the thing on specific posts that say replies equals 3. Extra Life's a funny site, especially because I do keep using it, like, for all that shit. When I have a question about a Souls game, it is generally the place that I look because of search engine optimization, and there's a lot of wrong information on there, but there's usually at least a decent amount of right, and once you start to learn a game, you start to know what the Fextra Life wiki is good for and not.
Oh yeah,
in
I
it.
mean, Romeo was definitely like extremely the first part where it's like, oh yeah, Geppetto was not on the up and up, right? There were signs before then, like the fact he doesn't want us to lie.
Yeah. Despite the fact that the game is pretty direct about
telling you,
you know,
to lie. Yeah.
lying is good for you specifically. He is the only one changing that story. And of course, it, like, you know, it uses your knowledge of Pinocchio, the story.
I will give Fextra Life one thing, it doesn't have ads that pop up and obscure my view, like in fucking fandom.
There is that. Like, Fextra Life, for everything you can say about it, is not as bad as a fandom wiki. I will happily check
It's
Fextra
mostly
Life.
the users who are dumb.
Your freedom is not
Who
freedom.
just say things like this guy doesn't have any lore. I'm like, excuse me?
Shouldn't have fakied.
No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
I'm actually quite good at perfect guarding his unblockables. Partly because the old Souls chestnut of Watch the Elbow works quite well on him.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never parried.
It's one of those things people will tell you, and there's like varying degrees of truth to it, but like when especially when an enemy is like delaying their attacks in weird ways, you know, the weapon itself will tend to move an awful lot as it goes around them, but the arms will tend to move, you know, betray when they are moving for things quite a bit more. Love that for me. I tried to get him with the Fable attack. I tried to get him with charged attacks. I was literally not allowed to stun him there.
Oh yeah, we were told by the broken puppet, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
That, like, he, like, awakened and thus wasn't bound anymore, so all the puppets hate him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no wonder every puppet fucking hates us.
Come to me, my son.
I kind of realized we weren't bound by the Covenant because, you know. I kind of thought that we weren't bound by the Covenant because we've basically become human, but, it, you know,
No, we were just...
Japan never having bound us makes sense too. But I didn't actually put that together with why all the puppets hate our butts.
Well, and I also kind of figured there was a secret Rule 0.
Oh, we always knew there was a Rule 0 that said, like, yeah.
That, like, caused the Grand Covenant to happen, basically, you know, like... There was a lot of time where it was like, why did they go against the Grand Covenant? You know, does it not exist anymore for some reason? It was like always like, no, that's because they are still bound by the
Romeo
Covenant.
himself is like, I am bound by the Covenant. So
Yeah.
we're like, okay, so yeah, there is like
Yeah.
an extra part of this that says
That we just don't know, yeah. And
that-
even before that, I was like, yeah, that's what's going on here. Sorry, I need you to know that I'm really smart, is what I'm saying. And that I absolutely called it. That's the important part here, the only important part.
Japan was 3, 4 laws.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Bing.
I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
I'm such a troublesome puppet. The fakies does still get me.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Done?
How dare you? You're just a puppet.
I'm just a puppet.
Oh, here's a good comment though. It's like, after trying to parry Simon for
Huh.
many tries and deciding to try dodging everything instead, it's nice to see a boss that rewards parrying instead. It's like, yeah, like you said, like parrying Simon was a fucking nightmare.
Absolute chore. You know, it's like I don't even think that most bosses have to be, you know, decidedly one or the other, but like... Man, when he sits like that, I feel like he does have several timings he can do.
Potentially, yeah.
There we go, thank you. Yep.
Apparently he was guarding that. What a shit. Uh-oh.
But yes, I love how, like, allergic some people are to something being cool. Like, genuinely. That's the best explanation I have for a thing like that.
I realize I have no idea how the puppet string is good in this fight.
You're right.
I saw it said a few times, so you know. You can interrupt that attack. Decent tempo.
I don't. There's a timing in there that doesn't make sense to me. I'm not totally sure what it is. But yeah, it is that, like... I don't know where my thought was going.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
That was one too many. It was actually fine.
Not punished.
I
Never am.
bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlos' memories within you.
There we go.
I know you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you.
Freedom isn't really free.
How dare you? You're just a puppet.
I'm gonna get you up. Boo.
I forgot to introduce myself. I am Jane, the workshop lead.
Well, even like, you know, the voices of everyone you've met from the thing playing here, it's like, those aren't Carlos' memories, those are your memories.
Yep.
So that right there is kind of a really good example of an attack where watching the elbow makes a lot of sense. Because when you're watching the sword, it doesn't really move much, but like, the timing on it really does work very well, like, towards like, oh, his hands are starting to move. That attack seems like horse shit, though. Thanks, game. That time I rolled into him. Not much I can say about that. Confused about that one more than anything. But no, this is kind of one of those classic bosses that you won't find any useful information about it whatsoever.
You can become a
Because ultimately, this is the kind of boss where, like, everyone will have beaten this in a slightly different way, or noticed slightly different things about it that really help them. And then in some ways, like, trying to find it can make you,
like the other puppets because of Carlos' memories
tragic.
within you. I know you had gone astray. You
That's it.
something
And second one. Tragic. Get got.
Your freedom is not. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Alright. Play there.
Tragic. It's like you don't actually have any iframes
No.
when you're on the puppet string, much like Wilder in Night Rain.
You have to like to pick your moments for it.
Yep. I was all the way up there.
Oh, ow.
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Aw,
Yep, I
that
fucked
was a
up.
really good
I was
match.
holding backwards. I would have won that if I had held forwards. We're almost there. We might win tonight.
Got this. Plenty of time.
That's no guarantee.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Fortunate.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Very funny that when he pushes you out of the way, you don't actually take the last hit.
Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you.
Felt that one in my bones.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing.
It does seem to confuse him in a lot of cases.
I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugene, your champion.
Yeah, okay. When he's like coming overhand on the left side, he is actually Oh, thanks, game. It's like a guard breaky attack, whereas on the right side it's just his regular spin, and it comes out much faster. Like, kind of fine taking the hit there.
And you got a chance to eat.
When I hold there, every time I don't hold there, he gets me. Every time I do hold there, it's like, nope, that wasn't right. Yep, like that. Thanks, game. Oh, that killed me? That's horseshit. That one's horseshit.
Damn. That was a bullshit. You'll get him.
Yep. Oh, I'll get him.
You'll get him. Like, soon.
I beat Radon. I'll get him.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome puppet.
Aw, if he'd gone into attack there, I think I would have had it. Wow, I don't think I've ever got the overhead hop.
Carlo.
My fault. All of these are my fault. They were all bad times to do that.
The lash. But there's no other way.
Better to reset myself there.
I'll turn you into a real.
Nah, every single one of those was greed.
We missed the dagger. The whomp
Yep.
down.
If I missed it enough, I'd switch to it. But I'm pretty bought in at this point.
You can become a real human.
This is a good weapon.
Come to me, my son.
Yuck. Alright, we're back on the I can't hit any of my parries phase. We'll get back.
Like the other
Oops.
puppets because of Carlo's memories.
Okay, good, it didn't take up the Estos.
I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, Carlo. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Confused.
If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a real human myself.
Don't really know anything that occurred there.
Kind
No.
of backstep there.
No concept.
You're just a puppet.
I'm just a puppet. Yay.
Love range.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Jane, the Ocean Beauty. The passions of those
Whoa.
Yeah, so when he does that, if I'm guarding there, I die. Just straight up. Like,
Yeah.
unless I have a basically full health bar, because when he comes over the left hand, my left side, that's a guard break, and it automatically combos into his other stuff, and I'm not really sure there's anything I can do about that.
You can become a real human.
And honestly, the slightly annoying part is that I'm not sure that's reactable. I pressed the button early the first time, so I pressed it early the second time.
To the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. troublesome little puppet.
There, I'm watching for his shoulder to move.
But for Carlo, how dare you? You're just a puppet.
Got the puppet.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Vijay, the workshop lead.
He got a little confuzzled.
Get a little bit. Nice.
Really hoping I'd get through that. Ah, he waited longer there.
Oh, that was,
I'm not mad. That's hilarious.
that was an unfortunately terrible time to use that. You are out. Aww.
That was pretty much checkmate. I was so low stamina there.
Mm-hmm.
you can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Really wish there was a consistent way for me to take the shoulder check there. I genuinely want to. Alright, please get me out of the door, though.
I never bound
Every bad thing that happened there was just because I was stuck in the door and the camera was weird.
memories within you.
Way too early. What is up with me now?
I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. No father wants to resort to the lash.
Fascinating series of events there.
I think that was our neighbor dropping us.
I have no concept.
You're
Didn't
just
sound
It's
like-
not in here.
Right? It was pretty loud.
Yeah. think the answer is I have to block the first one.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Jane, the workshop leader.
Confused. More than anything. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that also did it.
Huge success. That might be enough.
Well, hey, good job.
Rude.
Hey, hey, I beat you.
Not in a cutscene.
Were you going to destroy Carlos' heart?
None of my damn puppets are listening to me. Son of a bitch. Hell yeah. So, Dad, I just want you to know, you did this to yourself. You dumb idiot motherfucker. If you could just see me as a separate human being
Sorry.
from the son you built in your head. Ugh. Oh, this game's really good. I mean, ultimately, he was still our father. He just fucking sucked. And you'll never really be able to untangle those feelings. Hey, girl.
It's
It's so good to see you.
Love a Pieta.
so we revived Sophia and the puppet.
Rise
So
of
yeah,
P.
that's a true ending. The better of the two nameless puppet endings.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the question is, do you want to know what happens in the other endings, or would you rather see those yourself later?
Interesting. I mean, I suppose since we're streaming it, you can go ahead and tell me.
Alright, so if you give him your heart, and not only that, Geppetto turns everybody in the hotel into puppets.
Hell yeah.
And when you go back to the hotel, they're puppet
They're
versions.
all puppets.
They're all puppets.
Wow.
And the puppets you wear there are more subservient, apparently.
Wow.
So in the other nameless ending where you're quite human but not human enough, the same
Right.
thing happens. Geppetto jumps in front of you, but instead you're not human enough to cry.
Right.
So Geppetto doesn't realize that you're human.
That
and
you were in fact,
and
you did in
he-
fact Detroit become human.
He fucking yells at you instead and calls you a useless puppet and dies.
Classic. I have been yelling the word Pieta ever since we got to the Respect statue, which was also a Pieta statue.
I like that in the true ending, he as he's dying,
He realizes he's a fucking moron.
he was a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't resolve the fact that he was a terrible dad, and this was his way of, not even really redeeming himself, because this wasn't really about redemption.
Yes.
This was about guilt.
This entire game is about guilt. This entire game is about failing to recognize the humanity in other creatures, and
Yes.
Geppetto is the final boss of not recognizing humanity.
Instead of trying to bring back Carlo for Carlo's sake,
Yes.
it's for his sake.
It's because he
entirely.
fucked up and he needs another chance to be a dad.
It's absolutely selfish desire.
Oh yes. And I think the game does a really good
and in
job of
doing that,
recognizing
he becomes
that.
a bad father to
Yes.
his puppet son.
To his second
who
son.
is also his son,
Who-
becomes human at the end. He realizes at the end when he dies.
Who he never even thought of as a second son
It's
or
honestly kind
a
of
son
funny
at
that
all.
Simon Manus is even in here at all. It's very funny that comment being like, Manus is better established and brought on. I'm like, no, this is
Manus shows up out of nowhere.
He shows up, it's like, I'm an evil alchemist,
Yeah.
haha, bitch.
And the alchemists need that head, but yes, the villain of this game is Geppetto, and because Geppetto's the person you spend all this time on, and he is lying to you the entire time.
Geppetto had a second chance to be a good father and
Yep.
fucked it up
Yep.
in pursuing his chance.
Yes.
His attempt to try and be a better father to his first.
Yes. And again, it's not even wanting to be a better father
Yes.
to his son, it's wanting to
Yeah.
perform the act of father better. It is, this time he is going to hit the requisite number of catch sessions. He is going to show up for the high school graduation. He is going to not throw him into an orphanage.
I mean, it's deeply
Like-
funny. I feel like the world-ending threat is kind of ancillary. I feel like he didn't actually need the world-ending threat of Simon Manus. He's fine. Great guy to really want to kick his ass.
Well, and that ultimately, for everything that Geppetto did to reincarnate his son, he kind of is the world-ending threat. That's also part of if he's turning everyone in the hotel into puppets too. Simon and Geppetto are two sides of the same coin there.
Yeah, it's the service star. It's also the culmination of Sophia as well.
Yes.
I agree. Sophia and Manus are the ones that are entwined. Pinocchio P has absolutely no connection to Simon.
Yes. Again, Simon does just show up out of nowhere. And again, at a perfectly appropriate time, you recognize that there is someone doing...
You've learned about the alchemist and that their cure is turning people into monsters, so that's
Yes.
weird. And you've still learned more about the ergo, and the alchemists are supplying it.
Yes, and it's like, okay, clearly
Where
they're...
are they getting it from?
Like, the alchemists as a whole, like, the goal of their group is very clearly evil, and Simon is very clearly the personification that you can fight as a Dark Souls boss of that evil, you know? He corrupted the org into it. So it's not even like he doesn't belong or anything.
What he's really there for is once
But-
you've killed the king of puppets and you're like,
Yes.
well, alright, puppet threat done. Like, Manus and the Alchemist show up to, once again, allow Geppetto to work in the shadows and be the truth.
Yes, and there is that too. That for everything, like for all of Simon wanting godhood and potentially getting it, like, you know, ultimately, I don't actually think that Simon himself is as world-ending as he believes himself to be. All of
No.
the stuff that we have learned about this dead god is coming from Simon himself, you know? Like, it is, and
They're like, yeah, the god was still sleeping. It's
The
like, yeah,
entire
does
presentation
he
of
even
him-
exist?
even when you get to phase 2 and he goes full apotheosis, he is still shambling around and, like, you know, everything the game is telling you is that this is not, in fact, a god.
It's a pretty good voice cast, too.
The voice cast in this is fantastic. Like, I've kind of been not trying to say it too much, but, like, the way that Geppetto says all these things and you really can tell that he does not actually feel them. At first it was very much is this just kind of the way that this is? But the more you go on, the more you realize, yeah, they are doing this. It becomes very obvious how
We
intentional it is.
understood that, like, yeah, we know Manus is evil. We all know this.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you don't think he's bad as a character in the game. And I agree. He finishes fine. He comes up at a
Yeah.
point. He is part of the whole truth and lies thing.
And if anything, this is me, the reason I was all like, no, like, it's not like he doesn't fit, was more that I was kind of saying that, like, he doesn't really matter.
I mean, he doesn't ultimately, which is very funny.
Yes.
No, some cool themes. Cool.
It's really good. I am curious what
just-
the DLC's gonna do.
That comment, man. I mean, I know it's Extra Life, but that comment of like, he just comes out of
He
nowhere.
just comes out of
He
nowhere.
wasn't in the lore, and it's like, you're not listening?
This is like, you know, 60% of how all how all people consume media. Or if you want to, like, be more honest about that, probably 90% of each individual piece of media any person consumes of, like,
It's,
missing shit.
It's just so baffling to me because it's not like, you know, like in Souls games, it's very easy to miss stuff because a lot of the
Yeah.
lore is in
Well,
item
it
descriptions.
explicitly hides
and-
it from you.
Yeah, this
Souls
game,
games are meant to be
Romeo
puzzles to
put
figure
on a
out.
fucking play.
You walked into a theater
You
and he
walk into a
explained it.
theater and he goes,
The
"Here's-
evil guy's
here's
plot."
Geppetto, here's you. He's gonna rip out your heart and put it in this puppet."
It literally did a little "Papa," like at the end of it, as he was bowing for the audience.
What?
You.
Do you get it?
Do you get
Do you
it?
get it? It's hard for us to speak to you. Our words are garbled, so we put on this play for you and the player.
And like, you know, the
Also,
thing,
yes, gamers don't know there's between lore and story. So yeah, it's just story. And narrative and thematically, the Nameless Puppet is a great ending to this.
Yeah.
Because it is, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not explicitly stated, but I imagine that's his fucking corpse. That's Carlos's corpse, right?
It's either his corpse or a Frankenstein creation to attempt to transmute into his son, and it doesn't really matter which it is.
I like that, like, you see the carcasses and you fight them and you just defeat the puppets, and then it's like, oh yeah, without the puppets, which were, you know, stopping the carcasses from invading, the carcasses fucking invading, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, ecosystem, got it.
Yep. Without Rom the vacuous spider hiding the horrors of the night from you, There's an awful lot of horrors in this night.
Oh, but
But yeah, and I also really like how even within the fight itself, that it is clearly Geppetto controlling the carcass at the start with his creepy god hand.
yeah.
But even the puppet that he was supposed to put your puppet
Report on the Crod experiment.
into.
You're fucking. Of course, you're Paracelsus. Of course, he is.
A new type of
They never do alchemists without Paracelsus.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
No, it's mine now.
Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure.
Thank you, Revolver Ocelot.
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
all right.
Interesting.
Click, click. All right, then.
Alright.
Incredible bit.
Lies are deep. Alright, make sure to return to the hotel here.
Mm-hmm. It makes you hold X to go to the new playthroughs. That's really good design.
That's really smart. Yeah,
Beautiful
people
stinger.
will
Amazing.
have,
Love that.
Dialogue for us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we always knew that guy was sus.
He was weird and sus. And, like, again, I am perfectly okay with this game stealing Metal Gear Solid's lunch and like, you know, doing the post-game codec conversation, you know?
Oh, so we did get name dropped Paracelsus near
Yes.
the end, and again, alchemy and I was actually like, are they ever gonna bring up Paracelsus? He is
Yes.
absolutely
Well,
everything in a video game or any kind of media has to do with alchemy.
Yes.
Paracelsus is gonna show up at some point. Even shows up in fucking Star Ocean 3.
Yes.
Yeah, you can revive bosses.
Maybe you
if
could call
want.
it The Wiz. I don't know.
You could have a death match if you want.
Hell yeah, I love consecutive death matches. Alright, we got enough from that for one level. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying before the post-credit scenes started was I really like how in the first phase he is clearly being controlled by Geppetto, and then in the second phase, the puppet starts to gain its own will because you literally cannot give a creature like a thing like this a soul-shaped organic mass without it starting to develop a will of its own, you know?
Yeah.
Geppetto, in the whole thing of the fight with him breaking the strings is him regaining his will, and that's why Geppetto fucking dies.
Yes, because, yeah, he's aiming for the
Because
heart.
he doesn't care about getting your heart and stealing it. He just wants to fucking kill you, because that's literally all that he knows. I think that, you know, like, again, it's really, really well done. And I think that's really cool.
I think there is more story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna call it, they called it lore, but I hate this. It's story.
Yes.
It's narrative, it's plot, it's themes. That's not
Mm-hmm.
lore.
Lore has become the default, like, word for anything that is not dialogue in a game, essentially.
I know, it's so annoying.
And I don't even mind when people say it, ultimately. But yes, it is extremely, like...
his lore, it's like, what, his backstory?
Yeah, right? Like, we do have a word for that. You don't have to name 16 things lore that we already had words
So
for.
there is a piano.
I have to assume this piano flex will get me the Chivo.
Yes, there is also letters in Geppetto's room
Sure.
and Gio's room as well.
Alright, well, shall I, tickle the ivories?
If you would like to tickle the ivory.
I would love to piano flex. We're gonna learn a level up tune now. And it's, you know, there's the Dark Souls thing. I will never begrudge the Dark Souls series for making everyone lore-pilled, let me find the real truth of X, Y, and Z stuff, because, like, they are just interestingly told stories. They are being done exactly the way they want to do them, you know, tell those stories. Like, I don't really mind that.
At least a lot of the time is actually lore, which is
Yes.
here is we have written what we think, you know.
Yes.
Here is the stories we've been told.
Another
in the
thing about it
past.
is that, like, you know, the Dark Souls series itself is very concerned with the concept of lore, like in-universe lore,
Yeah.
where you literally start off with a creation myth in Dark Souls 1, and everything you read in an item description is an explainer of of these sorts of things.
Like the stuff about the gods that like Simon wrote in his books, that's lore.
Yeah.
Him and his story, no, hi?
Oh, did I scare you? It's me,
A little bit.
Hugo.
Hi, Hugo.
This whole thing has inspired me.
I said, didn't we kill you?
Aren't you dead?
Are you dead?
I will also keep looking for the relic's true owner. Check in with me anytime. A great weapon calls for a great... Sorry.
Beautiful. Love it.
As always, prove that you're worthy.
Every time that a character pretends to be another character in a video game, I go, ooh! Because I love it. It is always funny.
So yes, there is a trophy for every special weapon, which
Of
includes
course.
all the boss weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, proof of humanity.
A double
Quality
B.
PP,
Yeah, that is
that's
a full quality
pretty
weapon.
good.
Wow, and actually it's got a 1 bell crit up. And that is, yep, the giant scissor blade used by the nameless puppet. Double-edged sword. Find one's freedom or granted by cutting
What's
the
his-
strings of
What's
manipulation.
his, I mean, it's so sad that the Chivo is like, yeah, don't get any of these cool amulets. Although they are very expensive to hold. You have
Yes.
to...
All
These
the-
are far more like
the
New Game Plus
amulet
or,
options-
or the only amulet you have on. Ooh, immunity to overheat, electroshock, decay, and corruption.
Wild.
Neat. The clubs one, the one next to it. Ah, increases Fable Arts damage inflicted on a staggered enemy. Okay.
That makes sense.
And he's got his big old club. Got his big mace, but a big old club.
Yeah, when God awakens, he'll be like a bird who has just cracked open his shell. He will possess tremendous abilities that can change the world, yet be as innocent as a child. Like, this can, in universe, be seen as bullshit. Because Simon was talking about doing that to himself.
Yeah.
You know, like this isn't lore, this is a man bloviating. And I think that's wonderful that you can, make that understanding of it.
The nameless puppet amulet description.
Unknown whether the nameless puppet had an ego. This is because multiple cores holding concentrated ergo were used to boost its firepower. This puppet could feel only one emotion. It would be hatred.
Yeah, it kind of did seem
Yeah.
to hate us. Yeah.
Mhm, It was a puppet who hates. And I mean, that is the thing about it, that it's like, it did, Geppetto literally could not create that. Could not control what he created in that, because he could never control those puppets. And he's a dumbass. To his death.
He only had so much control over Romeo, even.
Yep. Alright, I'll probably just buy out the weapons.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few of these that I could get with some of the soul stuff, but I also don't know.
Well, the thing is,
If I'd use them in the DLC.
If you want to platinum, we will be playing New Game Plus.
Yes, I mean, I literally can't buy the 7-branched sword because we did get that amulet.
Someday you may even be able to wear it.
That's a New Game Plus thing.
You'll like it. It's the amulet most people really like. Being able to dodge through fatal attacks.
Pretty good. Holy Sword of the Art,
It's
Batman.
definitely like giving him scissors is absolutely. When I saw those scissors, I'm
Yeah.
like, that's really thematic.
Yes, that's hilarious.
So apparently Belle is not here in the puppet ending, implying she got away or died.
I am going to keep living to honor Atkinson's sacrifice. Someone needs to tell everyone.
Take a
else
bath.
what happened
Get some fresh clothes.
Please, God.
her way out again. Thanks for all your help. I hope Crop finds fortune soon.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
So yes, of course, he is, erased his own ego.
He said he would?
Yep.
Alright, Vidini.
Hey, man.
Geppetto dead.
Disaster. The Krat crisis has left no one unaffected. But it's over now. Thanks to you. We are all in pain. We're all hurting. But now it's time to begin healing.
There are like 5 people left alive.
Yeah.
Together, companions.
And all the merchants.
I think we really can make Krat.
Well, not all of the puppets were people.
Yes.
It is like they have the capacity to be people.
To become human, but they aren't by default human.
Assistance in return.
But many of them likely were.
But much like carcasses were people who became monsters, you know,
Yeah.
were at some point people.
It's bewildering.
You know, if something didn't attack us, we did leave it alone.
Yeah.
Krat. It's all because of you. So thank you. Though I suspect you haven't told me everything.
I told you some stuff. I told you about your brother.
Everyone at the hotel, at least. That's why I should make sure you're well armed. If you need anything, just ask.
I mean, look how well armed I am here.
I know, we're so well armed.
I've got such an arm. So many new weapons.
His weapon is Noblesse.
Obligé.
Of course it is. What a fucker. Even his weapon he gives us.
Mm-hmm. Again, everything in this, like, you know, all the talk about gods, and even the whole, like, you know, they're really doing a Bloodborne thing. The thing about Bloodborne was that it was an actual outer god that washed up on the shore there. Here, like, was it really, or was it the ravings of a madman? Column A, column B. Blue Butterfly's Letter. Thank you for giving me a new life. The fact that an ergo puppet can have a second life and become another kind of human requires more time for people to find out about it. Until then, I won't return to the hotel, but plan to stay at this place. The Krat disaster has stopped. Still, there is the aftermath of the petrification disease in the puppets. Please heal the wounds for the people. You're the reason we have our freedom. Thank you so much. I'm grateful you freed me from my puppet strings. Donk.
It seems like Krat's gonna be in trouble with Dorothy rocking up.
It'll probably be fine. Well, what a statement of intent.
So yeah, I guess Paracelsus' room.
Yeah, I suppose I can go check in, see if he's flown the
There is
coop.
a thing there, yeah.
Yeah. No, this game's really cool, and it's like, you know, it does what it wants to do really, really well.
It wears its influences on its
Oh,
sleeves, but
God,
it's not
yes.
trying to be Bloodborne.
No, it's not trying to be Bloodborne. It's not trying to be any of those games. It's like, that was really cool when it did it. Let's see if we can do our own version of that.
Had a good time. It's amazing to see a new brother being born. I hope to meet you again sometime on the eternal line of time.
PP. Peter Paracelsus.
And so, yeah,
He leaves a vending machine.
You can still get wish stones and eat them.
Hey man, I know this was really useful to you.
You only have 99 of them.
I only have
Put 'em in the
99
slot
of them.
machine.
Truly, Paracelsus's power is unrivaled. But yeah, damn, they're announcing a dark universe apparently. Maybe this one will go a little better.
This game was definitely successful enough.
Oh, yeah.
The sequel is happening, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. I'd be genuinely interested in whatever they, you know, try out next. Because, like, you know, I'm not going to say that no one's ever done an interesting Souls-like except FromSoft, but, like, there is absolutely a spark to FromSoft games that I personally feel very strongly that, you know, obviously a lot of people feel. And I really don't get that from a lot of studios that make similar games that are not that. Like, you know, I always kind of think of, funnily enough, given the time, Hollow Knight as a game that, like, I just started replaying it, so my opinion's probably going to change in the next few months, but, like, it does a lot of Dark Souls-y things that I think are neat, but don't quite have the spark the same thing as Souls games tend to do in me. This game, from the very start, I was like, okay, I am communicating directly with the developers. I see the intent here, and I think you're doing a really good job at it, you know? And it really is that, yeah, like, you know, it's doing its own things, it's designing bosses in ways, and I do think that this is one of the biggest things that, like, complement the mechanics and explore them in a way that FromSoft has managed to do, like, both in their mainline Souls games, but then also in weird little experiments like Sekiro and Bloodborne, where you change up the core and still end up with something, like, really interesting and compelling. And then you take the elements you really liked from those and put it into the next piece of the core, and it just builds and builds and builds. And I think it's, you know, really cool how they do that.
Would you like to start the DLC?
We might as well, right? Kind of figured I had to get all that out. Now I'm gonna hate the game. Time to play the part that's shit. I feel like I remember seeing the mossed over Stargazer ages ago.
Yes, we did.
And, like, commenting on it at the time.
So, another funny comment I saw in the boss fight was like, it wasn't that hard, I found DLC, like...
Sure.
And named, like, 3 DLC bosses I found harder. It's like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, right.
What are you talking about? Of course, like, you're gonna... But one, you've done the DLC, so you have a bunch of levels and equipment and shit. Of course you're gonna
If you did that last, then you'll definitely...
Of course you're gonna find the final boss easier.
Mm-hmm.
And two, yeah, like, the final boss was designed before the DLC bosses, where they took the lessons from the game and made it, and it's, yeah, I don't know, that comment tickled me because they're just like, yeah, no shit.
They're trying to guide us somewhere.
And we saw this and we were like, huh.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now for a giant hand to reach out and grab us and pull us into 200 years in the past. Alright. Mysterious Stargazer. Lies of P. Oberture. Stargazer from which a mysterious power emanates. Activate. That doesn't surprise me, yeah. I mean, Souls games at this point are famous for their DLC as well.
Wakey, wakey. Oh, come on, pal, get up.
What? I'm tired.
Sleepy.
You're so sleepy.
Eh.
That was comfy.
Finally, Ashes of Ariandel.
Check things out.
You know, it's like when I'm pointing and yelling at the video game references, there's also a lot of, like, tongue-in-cheek in it. There's a lot of stuff where it's also very obviously a direct reference, but all the, you know, there's, like, a lot of stuff like that. I think this game is generally fairly well considered in the way that it, like, does its things.
Okay, there's gotta be a stargazer nearby. Be on the lookout, pal.
Maybe there's one in there. No. Maybe there's one in here. No. Camera really pulling away so I don't see all the dead bodies. That's a lot of dead bodies.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, cold boy. Oh, get got. Antifreeze ampule, huh? Cool hat. Now this is Souls gameplay. Yeehaw! It was actually about to hit me there. Very funny. Can't believe they sent an even larger bear after us.
True.
Come on, Mimic.
No, the winter clothes. That's a hot air balloon right there.
It's probably pretty cold for the most part.
Don't think it's a cold air balloon.
Oh no, it's not a cold air balloon, but it is pretty cold.
Finally, another hat that doesn't cover our face.
Our DLC hat.
Yeah, let's put on our furry winter clothes.
Does it not actually show you the description of it when it doesn't when it isn't on? That's really funny. I don't think I realized it did that.
Warm stalker apparel designed for calm and comfort during freezing winters. Coated fabric lined with thick fur helps resist frigid cutting winds.
Damn chilly.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
that is stylish.
Yeah.
All right. There's the other path. I don't think I was ever at an angle where I could see that. And there's the Stargazer, finally. Front Zoo?
Hey, have you ever seen a giraffe with its neck stretched high? How about scampering monkeys and big bears? Or a majestic crocodile traversing the swamp? No need to imagine these wonder sights any longer. Now's your chance to experience the real thing. See living, breathing wild animals up close. Only at Krat Zoo's Grand Festival, XX/XX. Don't miss out.
I think we missed out.
Krat Zoo? How is that still here?
You may not have been far off with the going 200 years in the past. Not quite as many as 200, but
I mean, as soon as the I said it before they showed up, but as soon as the like time
yeah.
stuff showed up on the Stargazer, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was right.
I thought that was funny. You are correct. We have traveled in time, yes. We can talk with Jiminy.
We can talk with Melina.
How can it be winter all of a sudden? exactly?
Come on, say the line. Damn it, Jiminy, you're supposed to say, actually, when exactly are we?
He doesn't know that yet. He's not as smart as we are.
That's true. He is a cricket puppet, a thing that exists for some reason.
He is a cricket.
Come on, man, come on, bro, I gotta go up there. Sad. A woo. Little foxes.
No. Try looking a little healthier.
Is that? Yes, it is. That's Krat Zoo. How in the blazes? And I mean that literally. The zoo burned down a long time ago. Just
How long exactly?
a minute to think about this.
We need to walk up to an NPC and ask about the Harada estate.
I do have some stone-infected enemies and carcasses here, though. So we're not that far back in time.
Well, if Jimmy would just tell us how many years ago it burned down, then we'd know. Grumble, grumble.
Sure we would. So I do know in the sort of timeline events that, like, the petrification disease been around for a bit.
Sir, I'm having a moment.
This move continues to drain, and both their attacks and movement will decrease. Use an antifreeze ampule to remove it.
See you later, Tails.
Oh, there's another one.
I did see him. Can't believe he spikied himself.
Yeah, and the place conveniently burned down, it's true. Kinda seems like the alchemists were maybe experimenting in this area. Yeah, I know the petrification disease happened, so I guess the cure was going around before, and then Geppetto was the one who activated the puppets.
Yes, who started the mass murdering frenzy, but it was already, you know, not going amazingly.
The people were already being quarantined. Clearly the carcasses
Well, that doesn't seem safe.
were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not a well-known thing yet. I guess we'll see.
That's probably what we're gonna go for. I guess we'll find out. Oh, there's a nice person here. Maybe they can tell us.
No, it's a zombie.
Chilly boy now.
You are dying.
I'm a chilly boy.
Oh, no. Okay, we can probably read it now. They're listening to you, my dear. Should have packed our tent and left with you, staring here as a stake. They were only distractions, just biding time until they could unleash their circus of monsters.
No!
What's the point of it now? I've lost you. I want to see you. You're still in there, but forgive me. Can't even tell which one of those things was you. Farewell, my love. Aww.
Aww.
Yeah, I mean, the alchemists have been fucking around for a while now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this game mostly takes place in the finding out phase.
I mean, and of course, puppets could be murderers before this because,
Arlecchino existed.
Arlecchino killed Benini's parents when, Benini was a child. The things have been fucked up and crap for a bit.
Okay. Kind of them to Just give us one of those.
Oh, well, you're gonna get more special weapons. So.
Yep. Oh, come on, let me in.
Nope.
Why
Good
can't
night.
P crawl?
He can't crawl.
Why can't Metroid crawl?
He weak. He doesn't have good knees.
Come on!
Nope, denied. Yeah, actually, Arlecchino's Ergo was, stuff with that with serial killers.
As one does.
As one does. Hey, it was mean to kill that giraffe.
And a camel.
What do animals do eat? Found on September 19, 18XX.
Year is 20XX.
Yes, and they've also infected a bunch of the animals. That's a
Oh shit, yeah.
They plague the animals.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe they gave Rafiki cake.
Sometimes that misses. I imagine it's just because your weapon's like not the longest, but it's still very fun.
Yes, and it's also just that, like, they'll make steps sometimes, you know, it doesn't, like, lock them in place or anything, so if they happen to move in a direction away from the impact point, it won't hit. But it also, like, the damage on that is actually pretty respectable. Like,
I mean, so
when I was using it in the boss fight, it with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, it was melting them.
So really, Arlecchino is yet another example of Geppetto's arrogance.
Yes.
Because they put this covenant in puppets, because he clearly knew at least somewhat that Ergo was people.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely knows more about the alchemist shit than most. Like, they were basically using it to make these puppets more lifelike.
Yeah.
And he put in the covenant, like, you can't harm people, can't go against your creators, can't be a piece of shit, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And relied on that to keep even awakened puppets in a way in check. Oh, that's a big boy right there. Hello, big boy.
Doesn't even have a named health bar.
Yeah, so he's probably, like the scorpions, kind of a normal enemy, really. The Covenant was after Arlecchino, so they like learned the lesson of Arlecchino and went.
Because Lorenzini talked about developing the Grand
the Covenant afterwards. So yeah, it's like, okay, we're gonna develop the Covenant so that like the souls that awaken don't kill people. You are a little stuck on a corpse. Oh no.
That's life.
Oh dear.
Yeah, wow, that's
you got completely stuck.
Yep. As soon as he moved there, I couldn't move. And if I'd realized it, I probably could have just killed him, but...
You surely could not. Got stuck on the gribbles.
Mm-hmm. Potentially see about making it to the next Stargazer and probably finish up there.
There'll be one after this guy.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. That we almost got there on a oneer.
Unfortunately. He knew exactly where to put you.
It will never not be funny to me just how ridiculously bad this thing is at getting things on a slight incline. Alright, time for a time-honored classic. Kind of funny, I don't think we have done this a single time, run past 500 enemies in this game up to this point.
I haven't had many spicy runbacks.
Basically. Like, I guess that the losing your souls for getting hit is the punishment for trying to do this, you know, like to discourage it. But I was sort of just thinking to myself, like, you know, I haven't actually been hit by anything.
Probably do want to kill the things in here. Rita's far too close to the big guy. Oh boy.
I'm good. You have to consider that I am nice with it.
That's fair. We've all done a spicy run back or two in our lives. I think it's mostly that a lot of the time you're back in an area where you like have opened a shortcut that like bypasses a lot of the enemies as well. Like this is kind of the first time where it's like, okay, there's just like a shit ton of kind of annoying enemies in the way of this guy.
I'll also say I got a little fancy fighting him. He's quite easy to defend after everything we've been through. Because, like, I don't think there was a single time where I didn't
you broke his arm.
perfect defend him there.
What did you get stuck on?
The corpse and the,
Oh, is that?
yeah, there we go. It was like right in here. Cannot walk up hand, and then there was a large gorilla.
Blocking your way out.
Blocking him a little bit. It turns out P cannot, in fact, step over a thingy. Oops.
Alright, welcome to Colonel Little's Krat Zoo. The Colonel is a heroic explorer who traversed the wilds of the continent for years. In Colonel Little's most famous adventure, he slew a giant lion beside his eternal friend, Rex the crocodile. After returning home, the Colonel built this zoo so he could share his adventures with the citizens of Krat. You too can be an adventurer. Traverse the Hall of Adventure, Savannah Experience Center, Greenhouse, and Carnival Garden. Follow the heroic explorer's journeys and experience all the joys of adventure. May Great Mother Nature watch over you.
I'm sure she will. I'm sure we're going to have an extremely fun time at the zoo.
I mean, I've always had fun times at zoos. Amber Zoo's a very nice zoo.
It is. I went there with you once.
They let the penguins out on a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Walk them around the zoo. It's very cool.
Hell yeah.
Ah. Oh. Not really.
Eh. I guess we'll have to answer that next time, whether we have any fear or not.
We definitely don't have any fear.
Who knows? Maybe.
No, we're the image of no fear. We have not yet found a fear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything in this game that you would put as your one fear yet, I think. It may happen, this is the DLC, but would you have anything as your one fear?
Difficult
the
to
green
say.
monster, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, it's, you know, it's not like that was a horribly stuck fight. Like, it took me a while to get through. I didn't think it was amazing, but...
Is there an enemy you hate?
There's definitely enemies I dislike. Like the random, really strong, ballerina ones.
Oh, yeah, one fear. There we go, that's them. The ballerina puppets.
Alright, well, we hit credits on Lies of P, but it turns out...
Yeah, there's dudes. I bought
they
you the
made a whole
DLC.
bunch more content.
You better play it. I bought
Those
it for
fuckers.
you.
You did buy the DLC for me, and I
did.
will play it.
You will play it.
I am literally playing it right now.
You will play it.
So I will say, we might or might not play it on Sunday.
Yeah, this Sunday.
The reason for that is, A, we're going to be doing a marathon, our official anniversary marathon.
Yes, we kind of, like, so last Saturday when we were doing the DS3 randomizer, it had the little party app because we kind of forgot to tell Twitch we were doing it.
Setting the
This
date
week.
for this one.
We were originally going to do it on the 13th, and then I had to get an MRI, so, like, you know, that got put on the back burner.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one, Fear. Ah!
That's a great
Yeah, no,
fear.
I'll
Thank
give
you.
that one to you.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, that then pushed it back to next week. So, yeah, the 20th. 20th is Jump School. Going to be doing a
A
shuffler.
randomizer shuffle, a ton of SNES platformers that I've never played before, and some I actually have.
And people can donate, subscribe, or it's a subathon, to put more games
Into the list.
the shuffler. And there are some truly heinous games that you can shove in the shuffler for him to play.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a really fun time.
So the reason why we might not stream on Sunday is that, and also you are doing a 5K?
Yes, I'm going to be running a 5K on Sunday morning as well, so...
You may be too tired.
If I feel like streaming Lies of P, we will do it, but I am also going to go into it with the assumption that I'll be happy enough to have a break on Sunday afternoon.
After a long stream and a run in the morning, a long run in the morning.
A good run, yeah, an official race, which I've never done before, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be Lies of T. Go with Lies of T. Well, they named it Dorothy straight up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, it's fine. But yeah, tomorrow, Rogue Galaxy, we're back. All right, we're finishing up Chapter 8.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get the last MacGuffin.
Delicious
and then
MacGuffins.
we're gonna put them in the tablet, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
The story is gonna pick up.
Finally.
It's gonna be fun. I'm having a great time in Rogue Galaxy.
Good.
It's
It's a really good game.
It's such a weird game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of fun. Alright, see you guys tomorrow.
Have a good one, everybody.
More or less probably next Tuesday. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.